what looks like it's going to be a record-setting Cyber Monday based on early data, predicted to be over $9.4 billion in online sales this year, up nearly 20% from last year. It's a huge day for shopping, and this year, as always, we're seeing the trend go away from in-store sales to online sales. But you're not just competing with other shoppers with your finger over that mouse trigger for those hot holiday deals. You're also dealing with bots, Grinch bots, that fill out online forms and buy up hot holiday toys before you can even get to the checkout. And experts say that up to 97% of the activity on retailer login pages leading up to Cyber Monday and Black Friday is from bots. So what is a Grinch bot? It's just a piece of software that's programmed to buy and check out things faster than a human ever can. They're pre-programmed to fill out the online ordering form, and then they also have maps of how the website works, so they were able to quickly go from part to part and check out. They even sometimes can mimic human behavior, making themselves look like humans, introducing little mouse movements so that they can't be caught by the bot detection technology. Here are 5 tips to beat the Grinch bots. Number 1, don't reuse the same password at multiple sites. Consider using a password manager and install and implement 2-factor authentication. Number 2, don't fall for the Grinch bot. If you can't get that hot holiday item, don't then go to the third-party site and buy it for more than what the retail price is. And number 3, on the retailer website, look for HTTPS, not just HTTP. That means it's encrypted. Number 4, check out with PayPal or another payment mechanism instead of a credit card, so if the site gets breached, your credit card information doesn't get leaked. Number 5, scrutinize your credit card for unexpected, unauthorized charges, even small dollar ones. That could be a sign of a fraudster checking out your account to see if it's worth draining for more. So who's going to stop the bots? And what chance do you have as a regular shopper trying to just check off items on your holiday list? Well, it's up to retailers to tighten up their security, but also legislators have reintroduced a new Bots Act that would take scalping bots, which have already been criminalized, and apply that same mechanism to shopping bots that try to buy up these hot holiday items and scalp them as well. And until then, it's up to you. And sometimes it comes down to bot versus bot, as these bots compete with each other to try and get these items. It really takes the wind out of the Christmas spirit.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here, and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.